Hi all. Today I'll be discussing about fitting of rose K2 lenses. So rose K2 lenses normally we fit for keratoconus patients. So we try with RGB contact lens first. So if there is no improvement, we suggest the patient to go for rose K2 contact lenses. Now this is an internet material available online, so I'll just discuss it some details from this material. Okay. So let's come to the fitting approach. Okay. So how do you select the base curve for a rose K2 contact lens? See, rose K2 contact lenses can be specialized for nipple cone keratoconus. Okay, so for post graft and all. So I'll be discussing about normal keratoconus patients. What do you do? So for normal keratoconus or oval keratoconus or nipple keratoconus, rose K2 contact lens, how do you select the base curve? So for base curve selection, what you do, if the first find out the K readings. Okay, so you can do a keratometry reading. So keratometry reading, if in keratometry you are not getting a value, you can do a extended K reading. Okay, sometimes for keratoconus we do not, for the distorted image of the cornea, no, you do not get a proper K reading. So you will get you will find that the patient will do a cornea scan, right? So from this thing cornea scan you can take the K reading. Okay, so for K reading 7.1 millimeter and flatter, select the first trial lens 0.2 millimeter steeper than the main K reading. Okay, so K1 K2, take the mean K. If the K readings is 7.1 millimeter or flatter, right, for oval keratoconus we'll get a flatter K reading. So you can take a 0.2 millimeter steeper base curve than the mean K reading. Okay, so 0.2 millimeter steeper than the mean K reading you are taking, this is a base curve. So this is the initial base curve selection. Okay, for K readings, for a steeper cornea like K readings from 6 to 7 millimeter, select the first trial lens equal to the mean K reading. So you can directly take the mean K reading. So for flatter cornea, we'll try to take a little bit of steeper, we'll take a little bit of steeper, and for steeper cornea we'll take a little bit of flatter. So for K readings 5.9 mm and steeper, select the first trial lens 0.4 millimeter flatter than the mean K reading. Okay, so for nipple keratoconus, advanced keratoconus, you will get this type of K readings which is around 5.9. you can get in extended K or something. So we will take a little bit flatter base curve. Select the first base curve as a little 0.4 millimeter flatter than the mean K reading. Okay, so this is all about how do you select the base curve. Initially, how do you select the base curve for a rose K contact lens? Now coming to the central fit. Now for rose K contact lens, for a proper rose K contact lens, you can see here in this fluorescent images, you can see the first in a optimum fit after blink, you can see this type of image. The first image you can see. Okay, after blink, immediately after blink, when you fit the patient with the rose K contact lens, and when you put the fluorescent dye and tell the patient to blink, immediately after blink you see this type. Okay, normally in RGP contact lens what we find a 3-point touch for keratoconus, right? For rose K2, this type of, if you fluorescent images, if you see in the slit lamp, then it is quite okay. So now let's discuss how to take the how to evaluate the central fit. Okay, so normally for a rose K fit, it is little bit different than RGP lens fit. Okay, so for central fit, so in a rose K fit, what we are going to assess? We are going to assess the central fit and the peripheral fit as well. Because why peripheral fit we are going to assess? Because peripheral fit we can alter it. We can select the edge lift. Okay, we can steepen the edge lift, we can flatten the edge lift, we can select the edge lift as the standard one. Okay, so that is a much bigger advantage in rose scale lenses that you cannot find in RGP contact lens, right? Now let's come to the central fit. So for finding the central fit, just ignore the peripheral fit at this stage. Evaluate the central fit immediately after blink. Okay, a light feather touch at the apex of the cone is desired. So what will desire or proper fit? A light feather touch at the apex of the cone. Okay, so normally in case of advanced keratoconus and all, we get an inferior stiffening, right? So a light touch at the feather touch at the apex of the cone is desired. Now once you find the, after fitting the contact lens, immediately after blink, see the fluorescent fit, look at the central fit. If you get a light feather touch at the apex of the cone, that is fine. Okay, so when you have to evaluate the fit, immediately after blink. Okay, now after seeing the central fit, come to the peripheral fit. Once optimum central fit is achieved, assess the edge lift. Look for an even fluorescent band of 0.5 mm to 0.7 mm in width. So the peripheral fit, okay, you will find an even fluorescent band of 0.5 millimeter to 0.7 millimeter in width. Okay, now if you do not get the desired fluorescent band, okay, if you get a increased fluorescent band, that means a flat fit, okay, at the periphery, if the fluorescent, there is fluorescent pooling, that means the lens is that means it is a flat fit, right? So if the pooling is more, you can adjust the edge lift accordingly. You can increase or decrease the edge lift. If the edge is flatter, okay, you can steepen the edge lift. If the edge is steeper, you can flatten the edge lift. Okay, you can like order it accordingly. Now for asymmetric edge lift, in many advanced keratoconus cases you will get asymmetric edge lift. So if the lift is excessive is in one meridian, that is called asymmetric edge lift. Okay, so in that case you need to go for toric peripheral curves. For significant edge standoff lift off in one quadrant only, you can consider this thing, asymmetrical corneal technology. So all these things, details, we will like very advanced type of keratoconus fit. If you are not happy with that, okay, so normally in India we can adjust the edge lift. Okay, standard edge lift means 0, and like steeper means minus 0.1, and flatter means you will get a plus edge lift. So you can do the edge lift, you can just manage the edge lift accordingly. Okay, so what are the things you need to keep in mind for fitting a Rosquet contact lens? You should see the initial fit of the contact lens. Okay, put the fluorescent dye, see the contact lens fit immediately after blink, see the central fit first, then go to the peripheral fit. If you find the periphery it is flatter, peripheral fit, you can adjust it. You can one step steeper edge, you can adjust, you can go with one step flatter fit. So next part of the video I will discuss in my next video. Thank you.